Did you know that the world produces hundreds of billions of glass bottles every single year? But behind those familiar bottles lies a massive industrial system operating at temperatures exceeding 1600 degrees Celsius, powered by machines precise down to the millisecond and astonishing production speeds. From ordinary sand and limestone to flawless glass bottles lining store shelves, every single one goes through a journey that is far more incredible than most people could ever imagine. Today, we're going to explore the entire manufacturing process behind some of the world's most advanced modern glass bottle factories. And if you enjoy videos about technology, giant factories, and fascinating industrial processes like this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Ordinary raw materials that power a massive industry. Few people realize that the glass bottles we see everywhere around us actually begin with some of the most ordinary materials found in nature. White silica, sand, limestone, soda ash, and tons of recycled glass are constantly poured into enormous mixing systems inside massive factories. But behind that apparent simplicity lies a formula controlled with near-perfect precision. Even the slightest imbalance in the mixture can seriously affect the quality of millions of glass bottles produced afterward. Engineers must monitor the entire process using advanced computer systems to ensure every stage remains completely stable and consistent. And the moment the raw material blend is finally complete, it prepares to enter the harshest part of the entire production line. A blazing sea of fire reaching temperatures of over 1600 degrees Celsius awaits. The 1600 degrees Celsius sea of fire, where sand begins to turn into glass inside the factory. Gigantic furnaces glow bright red like the mouths of erupting volcanoes. Tons of raw materials are continuously fed inside, where they quickly melt under extreme temperatures exceeding 1600 degrees Celsius. Just moments earlier, they were nothing more than lifeless sand and stone. But now, everything has transformed into streams of molten glass glowing like fiery lava, flowing violently through the production system. The overwhelming heat makes the entire facility tremble with the roar of burning flames and massive machines running non-stop day and night. But the most dangerous part is that even the slightest temperature fluctuation can destroy an entire production line worth millions of dollars. That is why every parameter is monitored with absolute precision before the molten glass is moved to the next shaping stage. Fiery drops of molten glass and an unbelievable race against speed. Once fully melted, the glowing stream of molten glass begins flowing through enormous heat-resistant channels like a carefully controlled river of lava. But the truly astonishing part is what happens next. High-speed mechanical blades continuously cut the molten glass into perfectly measured drops of fire, each formed with near-absolute precision. Even the slightest variation in weight can instantly turn entire batches of glass bottles into defective waste. Each red-hot drop of molten glass is then released with incredible accuracy into molding systems that open and close at breathtaking speeds. Amid the thunderous vibrations echoing across the factory floor, hundreds of new products are being created every single minute like a true industrial miracle. And now, the stage that determines the bottle's final shape is about to begin. The moment molten glass transforms into perfect bottles. The instant the glowing drops of molten glass fall into the first mold, they are immediately pressed by massive metal pistons with tremendous force. In just a few brief seconds, the bottle's base and neck begin taking shape with near-perfect precision. Countless mechanical arms move non-stop, creating a relentless symphony of noise that makes the entire factory feel as if it is powered by fire and steel alone. But the most spectacular stage is still ahead. The blazing hot glass preforms are transferred into the final mold, where an intense burst of compressed air suddenly explodes from within. In a split second, the fiery mass of glass expands outward, pressing tightly against the mold walls and transforming into fully formed, crystal-clear bottles with a mesmerizing shine. And once the shape is complete, the next dangerous challenge truly begins, cooling the glass without allowing even the tiniest crack to appear. The rescue mission to save glass? From shattering fresh out of the molding machines, the glass bottles are still glowing red hot and so fragile that even the slightest temperature change could cause them to crack instantly. Hundreds of newly formed bottles move one after another into a specialized cooling system, a place often compared to the factory's very own intensive care unit. Gone are the violent sparks and the deafening sounds of metal presses. Instead, a quiet yet critically important process begins, one that determines whether each bottle will remain strong and durable for years to come. The bottles travel through massive annealing ovens, stretching dozens of meters long, where temperatures are lowered gradually with near-perfect precision. If the cooling happens too quickly, the entire glass structure can shatter into pieces within seconds. And only after surviving this life-or-death test are the bottles finally ready to move on to the factory's strict quality inspection stage ahead. The merciless screening process inside the factory. After surviving countless intense production stages, the glass bottles finally arrive at what is considered the ultimate gate of judgment within the entire manufacturing line. Here, not even the smallest defect is allowed to survive. Hundreds of high-speed cameras and laser sensors continuously scan every single bottle racing across the conveyor belts at incredible speed. From the thickness of the bottle walls and the exact dimensions of the neck to microscopic air bubbles nearly invisible to the human eye, everything is detected by the system within a fraction of a second. Many bottles are suddenly blasted off the production line by powerful bursts of compressed air simply because of a tiny scratch or flaw. Even highly experienced workers still carefully inspect each product under bright lights to ensure that no defective bottle ever reaches the market. And only the most flawless bottles are finally allowed to move on to the last stage, packaging and shipment. The final journey out of the factory. After passing every strict inspection, the finished glass bottles finally move into the packaging and shipping stage. Along endless conveyor belts, thousands of gleaming products flow continuously beneath the factory lights, creating a breathtaking scene that looks like a gigantic river of glass that never stops moving. Automated robotic arms rapidly organize each bottle into trays, cardboard boxes, and pallets at speeds so fast that the human eye can barely keep up. But even at this final stage, everything must remain absolutely precise. Just one small collision could damage an entire massive shipment. That is why every protective layer of paper and every robotic movement is carefully calculated with extreme accuracy before the products officially leave the factory and begin their journey to destinations all around the world. Conclusion: the incredible journey of turning sand into million-dollar glass bottles. Few people realize that the ordinary glass bottles we see every day must go through such a massive and unforgiving journey before reaching our hands. From lifeless grains of sand found in nature, everything passes through a blazing sea of fire exceeding 1600 degrees Celsius, moves through countless machines operating with millisecond precision, and survives an endless series of strict inspections before finally becoming a flawless finished product. Behind every bottle that seems so simple lies an enormous industry running non-stop day and night to produce millions of products serving people all across the globe. It is not only a demonstration of modern technological power, but also proof of humanity's incredible ability to transform the most ordinary raw materials into products deeply connected to our everyday lives. And if you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, And share your thoughts in the comments so we can continue exploring even more gigantic factories together.